starting. Oh, good God. I forgot to resize some of your character portraits. And some of you didn't
This
actually
guy.
upload your character portraits. I see Vistels, I see Veyrunes, and I see Andrew. And what the fuck is Veyrunes? Oh my God.
Wait, did I not put Darcy's in?
What?
No. I think. Oh wait, no. This is Darcy's, but this is like your normal portrait here. I thought it was like. I gotta resize.
Hey, that's great.
I wasn't sure. I
Hold
wasn't
up.
entirely
I gotta
certain
see
what you were actually wanting me to do.
Uh,
Aside from
Basically, that website that he linked, all you have to do is
No,
you
I know
upload
that.
the
Like, I did
image
that.
in there.
yeah,
like, I
it
did
was just
that.
like you could use the portraits that they had drawn for us, or you could use
which I did.
others.
Yeah, I just use Emily's portraits.
Yeah.
Oh,
Shit.
I'm gonna
How do I
fucking
do
look
this?
at K's and I'm gonna fucking die every time.
Fucking clown.
Right. Oh, I never got Suria's.
Which website is it? The
It was the one I'm pretty sure or it's linked or it's pinned.
You did. You did.
was it pinged for it?
I don't know if it was pinged, but it was added. Thank you, Emma. So speedy on the draw.
Anytime.
What's up?
She got the thingamajig. Oh, why did it not?
Jake, you need to make a scene on the stream so every time someone rolls a nat 20, it goes to that.
Yo, that's huge.
Wait, it goes to what? Sorry.
Look at me.
I should just bring my. I have my phone. What am I doing?
Oh
I'm
my
currently
God,
in the
wait,
kitchen making
I'm
myself.
fucking-
I'm currently in the kitchen making myself dinner. So
I'm lost. What am I doing? Holy shit! I just like
What?
lost my mind. Sorry, I accidentally showed a.
define weird.
That's in my DM screen.
Oh.
Oh,
Yo.
I don't think it actually has any. Yeah, it doesn't actually have anything important. Okay, we're good. All right, it didn't have anything. It didn't have like my 6 pages of.
I was worried that you just flashbanged the internet with like your porn folder or something.
Oh, who keeps that in their computer? Come on, man. Okay, no. Good. Your link, Uriel.
can I just use Emily's drawing of my character for the active, and then for the inactive, can I have Lyra scream?
Yes.
How the fuck did mine not work?
Whatever is
Fucking annoying.
Right, I don't know where to get those.
if you change yours, Andrew, it'll update automatically on.
Actually, I just realized what I need to do. I need to take the Darcy sad one and make that the active.
I'll send you the full image.
All right, awesome.
That was the funniest.
Yeah, obviously, no one's gonna fucking even come close to touching the fucking clown Veyrunes. But
That was great.
I'm gonna get flashbanged every time I fucking Veyrunes clown. Oh God.
Yeah, man, I'm glad you drew that.
Nice.
I'm so glad that that's what we determined. Darcy just drew on your fucking face.
Now, I don't have to change it. You have to change it, right, Jake?
No,
On the
you're
thing.
the one.
How? It
On the
won't.
website.
But it won't let me.
Why won't it let?
Skill issue.
I mean, I've got my thing. It says Discord avatar, but I can't. Oh, there we go. Aha! I see. I've done it.
Good job,
I
Andrew,
have
getting over the
figured
skill
it out. I have figured out how things work.
Okay. Well, we have everyone except for Fire now. Send me your link. We'll start before I lose my mind. Puppy. Dog made me. Well, Okay. All right. That's what we're here for. Last we had left off, our wonderful little made their way to the city where they were looking for answers, thoughts, and where to proceed. They had some ideas, they had some thoughts, and honestly, a bit of a ramble, but an event that days when Arthur Van Bloom, host and lord of Melagos, hosting Elf. And the party decided that, hey, this might be a good try and get in contact with him. Known and revered as a very powerful wizard. Highly probable that he had a lot of information, or at least some that could or point them in direction. And so the party decided to try and attend. Really, they had attempted to win some tickets. Okay, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing stuff.
Man's mad breathing into his mic while I'm trying to.
He's just so excited.
I'm too excited. Sorry.
You managed to try and you tried to win some tickets. Unfortunately, not succeed. Tickets going to someone else, a merchant, who one of you followed, or two of you followed back to his. They were safely stored away. Afterwards, all of you kind of decided that it was a good idea to steal. Okay, what? And you did. Honestly, extremely successfully. The two vampires in your party managed to get in and get out without even being seen. Well, not true. One of you got
The
seen.
guards
for
were
the
searching
What are
for
you talking about?
black blur.
A brief
Yeah, there's a black
blur was seen, but nothing else. Get away with the tickets, and a new tainer got free. And back. You attended some manners lessons, of which most of you did relatively decently. Then, case, I'll say we just skip. You guys grab. You guys do go in, order some nicely tailored dresses, clothes that are relatively fancy comparatively. Have for those that do need it, that would have been Lyra.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, Vestel as well. Four of you.
And me.
I thought you were transforming your cloak into.
I can't wear the armor in there because it's magical, and we're assuming that they're gonna flag that down and be like, "Hey, what the fuck?"
For me, I have noble clothes.
Ah, Varun has noble clothes. Okay. So, those that do need to get something tailored, you manage to go in, have talked to the tailor, uptight woman. really tight hair bun. Probably a little too tight. Gets you sized up, gets clothes made relatively. And honestly, with your tickets, they were relatively got given a massive discount. Most of you, 45, including this. For those of you, 45 gold. Train. You also get
Down the drain.
you get a very nice set of noble. So nice, in fact, that they gave you 1 to pursue. Specifically with nobles.
Great. My plus
Oh,
one is now a plus
Hey, I
2.
have a plus 11 at this party.
But specifically only with nobles and only when you are wearing only that armor. Or sorry, those clothes.
Yep.
Yeah, after a little while, all of you prep yourself. It is fall. I'm gonna skip, but actually, you guys still have 2 days. And the 7th, 8th, you probably had to spend. 7th, you would. Is that the day that you guys all went out and did?
It was the day before these.
So that was this. You guys went out and did all this. I thought the
I
7th was
believe so.
when 7th was manners training.
Yes.
And
that sounds right.
Right. We went and did random shit like the day before Manders training.
so it would have been the morning of the 8th. Had to go get those Taylor. You would later in the evening, but you would have about 3-4 hours on the 8th.
I just kind of try to hide my daggers in these clothes in very nice places.
Okay,
I bought stilettos. So.
I will say that because you have stilettos, you have advantage on. And fuck it,
Hell
since
yeah.
you have additional time on top of it, I'll say that you get another.
Fuck yeah.
I will, speaking of weapons, I will ask, because I know I mentioned it before and I don't think we ever really went over it in full, but I know I can summon my own weapon, but am I summoning anyone else's weapon with me? Like making someone else's weapon my bond weapon for a while whenever we go in there.
I'd love to have mine.
I mean, so long as people are okay with it, I think I can store them in this little side pouch. Because, well, I'm going to have to take it in with me anyways, considering.
Well, you're hoping. We could just take it from you at the front gate.
They could, but at the same time, I might as well give it a try. Either way, then, weapons will still be at the party now, won't they?
I would say either Lyra's or Vestel's would probably be the best suggestion.
How many weapons are you bringing with you, since you can, stow them much more safely and securely?
Myself,
Yes.
I've just got 2 small daggers that I'm bringing. So I'm not bringing anything too intricate, but easy to hide.
If I gave you, say, my dagger, because I have a additional one that I normally store in my boot, could you either A, hide it on yourself with everything normally, or B, hide it on me somewhere? That way, should things go south, I have both my main weapon and then at least something else, since I prefer 2 weapons.
I can try. but the daggers I have are very specific to being hidden. So there's a possibility, but it's a very slim one, especially with the way noble clothes are.
That's fine. I can just I can manage with one weapon, and hopefully there will be other people who I can borrow a sword from.
Speaking of, if we're going to this tonight, I would recommend myself inviting someone before we get in there, considering what we're up against.
Right.
Oh.
It just bite me. Screw it.
All right.
Remember, this is still the 8th. It's not the morning of the 9th. The
Ah,
9th is the
Tomorrow. Lovely. Tomorrow, then.
Yes.
But yes, so tomorrow morning, then before we go, I can bond to save Estelle's weapon, and then should anything go wrong, I can summon it, toss it to her, and call it a day.
That would be great. I'd love to
The only
not.
only
lose
downside is that after a minute it does come back to me, but I mean, as long as we stay near each other, we can always just toss it back to me. I hold it for like a moment and then toss it back to you.
Sure.
And Lyra will be fist fighting then.
I mean, to be fair, I feel Lyra can just pick someone up and like beat the shit out of someone else with them.
Yeah.
Good.
You can do that, right? You're strong enough to do that, right, Lyra?
I've never done that before, but I'd be happy to try.
Well, you know, that's all I ask.
Sometimes all you need is a can-do attitude, I suppose.
I believe you could just pick up a table and throw it at someone.
They're going to be really big tables, very expensive tables.
Even
they
better,
won't
high
win.
quality.
My point
Maybe
is,
they
they're
hit
going to be
harder.
very heavy.
Hey, Jake, the night before, the ball, can I use this spell?
Divination. Sure. You can ask a single question concerning a specific goal, event, or activity within the next.
That's so
Live.
long. Jesus. What the
Annoys me.
fuck?
Probably could have done this every single day up until the.
I mean,
Too late now, but.
it's
Remind me which god you followed.
Foul Lane, God of Life, something, something.
Ah, yes, the god of something, something.
The foul lane was lawful good, domain's life or. What is your
I
question?
will ask, will there be loss of life at the party tomorrow?
Set the scene for me. How do you pray to foul lane? At what situation and what time and where are you doing?
Okay. Say I get to do it earlier during the day. You know, I get the incense. I prepare a table where I can put the incense. And then I just, burn some sandalwood, clear the air. And all in a room. And then I kneel on the cushion. Then praying to my holy symbol while the incense is burning. And then I genuinely ask, will there be loss of life at the party tomorrow?
As you kneel down, close your eyes, hold this. Sense. Spell. With iron. Spell. Eyes, you can far scattered within the ashes. Lies ashes.
Okay. Yeah, no, I mean, I'll tell everyone that I prayed, and then my God finally told me someone's gonna die. 3 or 4 people are gonna die. Expect combat.
I mean, we kind of expected it, didn't we?
Yeah, I thought we already knew that. I mean, Zagran's going there truly to kill people.
Well, now we know for sure.
All right. That's it. That's what it's. All right.
Well, as all of you are gathering and waiting for wearing like very interesting set of clothes. It looks like a bull's vest that has seen a little bit too much use. A little tight on him. Actual arm muscles a little bit. You like this. As he's walking in, he looks really proud of himself.
Yeah.
He's got his hair like done up kind of well.
And this is the night before still?
Yep, this is the night before still. And he's kind of walking in, and you see how that the great sword he carries strapped across his back is now wrapped up weirdly so that it resembles a walking cane. But if you look at it for more than a quarter of a second, you realize that's not a walking cane.
Um,
Kind of like
Oh.
present. How do I look? I blend right in, right? Right?
Darcy. Be my guest.
You look like a hired thug that's been primped up to try and sneak in.
Hey, I got these at the
How
theater.
old is that?
They were gonna.
How old is that?
Well, this is the. Might have been in the trash of.
Makes sense. It doesn't look fitted at all.
It, I think I look great at it. As you hear
Y-
him move his bicep, and you hear something there.
Okay, yeah, hold
That's
still. Hold still. As Darcy's just going to get out his sewing kit and just start fixing and trying to salvage this fucking costume.
honestly the make of the costume. It's made to look, but it's not
No,
actually very
yeah.
nice.
No, is made to look nice. That's what matters. The point is, Darcy's going to try to fit this a bit better.
Yeah. Give me tailor's tool.
Weaver's tools.
Weaver's tool.
Any fuck ups that happen are fixed with mending.
Fair enough.
Is there any way to determine if this greatsword could ever look like a walking cane, or he's just being a goddamn
If I'm
idiot?
using mending to fix up what I fuck up, do I have advantage? I'm curious.
I'll say sure.
Cool.
As for the great sword, unless you wrap
Fuck
it up
me!
in a lot of layers, probably.
12.
But if you wrapped it up in 2 layers, it would be very difficult. And or take out the amount that he's currently got. Really reasonable. It's maybe 1 or 2 like cloth and stuff wrapped over it, and it would be really easy but any more.
I guess I'm effectively trying to turn these into a tearaway version of the outfit.
Magic
that's a
Mike
little more
style.
Something that's a little more loose fitting.
Sure. Sure. It's unfortunately not a lot of material to work with because it's already very tight.
Which is why I'm having to make it the tearaway
Yeah,
version.
exactly. If it had been loose on him, it would have been a lot easier. But since it's already very tight, effort to try and like fit it up in various different points, add in, still fit, but that it can.
Next time you're looking for a disguise, please shop in the big and tall section.
I mean, it's really fitting.
Huh.
I'm gonna be plainly honest here. You are so stacked with muscle and so built for killing that most things are not going to fit you unless you get them special made. You're welcome.
Honestly, you kind of look like a male exotic dancer for a bachelorette party.
Have you seen many of those?
He's
Back in the
probably
day.
one.
Yeah, I've actually performed for one.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Uh,
I
I love going deeper and deeper into your backstory. It is
did not need to
wonderful.
know that.
We're getting some of that secret Veyron lore.
The further we get to finding everything out about you, the more interesting you become.
Every day we stray further from Bethra's light.
Of course, as a priest, like I can no
where
longer do
were the
that.
goddamn dancing proficiencies? I do not remember which one I fucking got. I know
You didn't remember?
I thought I wrote them down. I had them written down.
You got 2 of them. I know that much.
I know that much. Yes.
I think we
Oh,
all
we got the
got.
same two, Robert. We got the last two, not the first one.
No. I didn't get the Midland step. I got the Dance of Wonders, and I got the Dragon, I believe.
Yeah, that's it. There's Midland, Dance of Wonders, Harvest Dance, and Dragon's Dance.
Was it the Dance of Wonders that's for hitting on people?
No, that's to show like your magical ability. I think the Harvest Dance is for
Yeah, it's the
hitting
hardest
on
one.
people.
I thought it was the dragon one.
It might be the Dragon one that was for hitting on people.
This was a couple weeks ago.
Damn, this is like 2 days ago.
All I
for
remember
characters.
is that
There was actually 4
specifically.
dances. There was the Midland
Yeah, I know. There's
Step,
4 dances.
the
No,
Dance
yeah.
of Wonders, the
Oh.
Harvest Dance, Dragon's Dance.
Got the last two.
Dragon's Dance. Hitting on people.
Yeah,
it was.
I remember. I could fucking do this fucking dance to hit on people. I couldn't do any of like the standard ones, like the Harvest or the Midland. I couldn't do those ones, but I could do the Dance of Wonders and the Dragon Dance. I can raise my attack and speed at the same time.
Okay, but yeah, essentially. Throw it off to the. Later on in the after wardrobe, see a guard, very like chill. Does not seem walking around with this pamphlet, and he goes perception check.
Sure.
Oh,
So it's
damn.
not based off of passive perception. Damn.
Little actives.
Oh no.
Oh. Ugh. Oh, Darcy.
Finally, I might have succeeded on a perception check.
Darcy, Veyron, the two, being a little bit close.
The ones who probably aren't drunk.
Yeah, the actual
Varus isn't drunk.
tavern. Hear the guard go up. Hey, all right. I know this request is gonna fucking, but I'm looking for a black blur, a person that wears dark clothes, very fast. A blur, I don't know. Could be light skin, dark skin. Face could be covered. Know anybody who wears black fast?
Darcy just looks over at Varus and fucking wearing all white since the black blur description started circulating.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll something for the bartender. Wait, where's my dice? Oh, here.
Bartender ain't rolling shit.
No. I have to I have an entire bag.
They might pin Artemis.
So Artemis in all black?
Yeah.
Yes, he wears all
Usually.
black, and he's actually jokes about calling himself
That's a mad thing covers his
in
face.
this bar.
Veyrun, you notice it. You definitely see the bartender kind of glance over in your group's direction for at least a half second, or gaze continues on, and he just says, "Yep, fucking cool. All right, thank you for you," and or just leave.
What else are they supposed to do? Honestly, I feel bad for these guards.
It's why he came in and said, "This sounds really stupid." Fuck.
Yeah.
Is that some kind of a drink? A black blur? Never heard of it.
God, I'm so glad that worked.
But yeah, all of you managed to acquire all of your various different things.
Oh, I was just gonna ask, because dog was barking earlier, so I didn't get to. But for armor, because I was gonna get some light armor because I saw that it said concealed in there, and just as a question, what is the difference between scaled leather and standard leather?
Materials and equipment, light armor, and you were talking about scaled leather versus.
Yeah, because they're both like 11 AC base and concealable, but one's more expensive, so I didn't know if it was just like a appearance thing or not.
Reason. Appearance wise, sure. Let's go.
Okay. Then I was just gonna get a leather, piece of leather armor that I have under my outfit.
Oh, I think the one that is that scaled leather is supposed to be concealable leather.
Oh, okay. Okay, then I'd get the scaled leather then.
That sounds about right, Jake.
I think.
Okay.
You'd have to pay for scaled.
Okay. Yeah, I'd just get a scaled leather and have it on under the clothing for tomorrow.
Buy it.
And then that'll be it.
Honestly, fitted very well, and get it so thin, it's effective, but it fits directly under all of your nobles. And honestly, it doesn't even give you any sort of. Looks fine.
Okay. And yeah, that'd be it. And then tomorrow morning when we get up, I'll It's actually I don't have to make her weapon my bonded. I can just turn one into I just turned one of them into a halberd, so I'll just turn it into that. You use a halberd, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just turn it into an halberd.
If you took my weapon though, like I could get it back, right? Like you would take that weapon and just because
Yeah,
I'd
I
like to
can.
keep track of where this one is.
Yeah, in theory, I could eat it and then like spit it out later.
Is there any benefit to doing one or the other?
Other than like, is yours a magic weapon or anything special?
Sentimental.
Then yeah, no, there's no difference between it.
Okay.
We can
well,
just say I ate it. It doesn't matter.
yeah,
I'll-
but if you could take this one in particular, I'd like to have it near me.
Yeah, I can take that one and then eat it, and then I'll have it as a weapon,
As long
and
as
then
I
I
can
can
get
just
it back.
summon it. Yeah, and then get it back to you. I'll just have a random spare blade in my bedroom. Because where I consumed that one, but yeah, I can do that either way. It doesn't matter.
Thanks.
Because mine, the one that I'll be holding, will be the one with all the bonuses to it. So I can only get the bonuses to one.
But settle down for the night. Day passes. Morning of. Oh. Is there anything?
Could I look for like any hair salons or things to like kind of get pretty?
Wait, I wanted to do something too, which involves this. Okay, I want to go to Lyra, and do you have any like experience in doing makeup and hair?
If you count smearing mud on your face to camouflage yourself in the wild, yes.
See, because I never got the chance to be all fancy. I'd love to try it, but I'm a little worried about going into a salon or wherever and, you know, them noticing my unnatural features.
Ooh, that does sound a bit difficult, but
I would ask Darcy, but I'd rather not look like a clown at the ball.
well, maybe we can just convince whoever's working on you that you're just born looking weird that way. There's a lot of weird people in this world.
Jake, do I think that if I walked in somewhere they would be able to tell that by my features I'm a Dhampir? Or could I just say that I'm weird looking?
We're not common. It's not like most people would know what we are.
It would be hard for the majority of people to be able to tell who you are. The reason that Zagran picked up on fucking literal monster hunt. Pretty sure that your mouth pass off male person.
In the eyes?
Not everyone has normal.
Okay. Sure, I'll tag along with you, Lyra.
Sounds wonderful.
Lyra also very and recognized.
It's true. We'll go be weird together.
Of you, place you can get hair done.
Yeah, hair, nails, everything, whole package.
Spa.
Full package. Okay. Investigate. Does anybody else
Oh,
want
boy.
to join them? Full package, mani pedi, you know.
I feel like Beirut would.
Hey, yo, yeah. He wants to look his best.
The three of you can give me an investigation check then.
Jesus Christ. No, hey.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, that fits.
I was gonna be like twinning. Nope.
No
they're
triplets.
a little bit lost. This city isn't anything set up. Majority of or many things. But Vestel and Lyra, you instinctively look around, and for a little bit of searching, you do spot a pair of walk in the fresh smell, very comforting type of environment. Yeah, cool. Hair, mitten, manage, get all of that stuff. I don't know anything. I'm not gonna go into this, but the two twin elves are very helpful, and both of them are very good at it.
Nice.
The full package comes out to, we'll say 45 gold. Since there's 3 of you, they'll actually give you a discount, so it's 110 for all.
How many
Make it
gold
one-
is in it?
Make it 120.
There
40,
you go.
44.
How much gold is in a dwarven?
10.
10.
Dwarven gold is just platinum.
It's this world.
So 4 dwarven gold.
What about the other 3? I'd not to participate.
Is this the day before, or is this still the
This
day?
is the day. This is the morning of.
Okay,
You
cool.
know that approximately 5-6 p.m.
Well, first and foremost, I'm gonna bite Darcy.
Hungry.
So let me just do that real quick. Cool. Oof, max damage. That's unfortunate.
That's a lot.
God damn it. While I was cutting my chicken.
I just kind of look down at him, like bleeding. I'm just like,
That's a
do you want me
lot.
to fix that?
Please.
That's okay. I'll put a hand on him. I'll give him. I'll give him 5 lay on hands.
Okay.
5 lay on hand.
I think the only thing Vars does to prepare is probably, I guess, find some place to take a bath.
There's baths here.
Well,
There is a bath.
they're
at
expensive,
your-
weren't they?
Is it good bath? We already had like
good.
passes.
It's literally just a wash.
Is there an actual bathhouse somewhere?
We could find one.
Let's go find a bathhouse.
Artemis?
I mean, I suppose I need to fix my hair, anyways.
Something with
Alright.
actually good smelling soap.
Sure. I guess that's what we do.
Okay. The 3 of you do much the same thing as the others, just not without the hair and the nails.
Yeah, no, Artemis, because I'm not gonna be wearing a hat. He'll just have his hair. Like, I mean, his hair
Darcy knows how to take care of his hair.
goes down to like his like just above his shoulders, and he'll just tie it back, similar to the Hero Forge version that I have on there. I
Hey,
don't know if I
okay.
posted it in here.
Yeah, I think Varus also takes his longish, short hair and does like a little bit of a ponytail in the back just to put all of it up.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
I don't know what it's called, but like his hair basically be the same. The only difference is that like part of the middle is like kind of tied back in the center of it, like a small ponytail or whatever.
Almost a braid.
Kind of.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's called. I just know it's in Hero Forge and it's on Baldur's Gate 3. So
Oh boy.
my best skill.
You roll low enough, you find not a bathhouse.
Hey, let's go!
You guys definitely find a relatively nice bathhouse, a hidden gem, as it were, because The entrance fee.
Darcy just follows
relatively
his
cheap.
nose to the smell of lavender.
Yeah, the entrance fee, the amount you get is really nice, and they have a lot of options. So don't seem strange, but
I swear to Christ, if I've accidentally found a bathhouse that sells its customers into slavery. Good.
That would have been that one. No.
That would have been 2 for 2. I just want to point out.
Not my kidneys.
No, the you're guesstimating that the bathhouse is probably because it's very far away from main areas. It's less open to tourists. Seems like, but see that the owner, they're kind of approaching a point where they probably don't. Yeah,
Awesome.
it's very nice.
How much is it then?
It is 2 gold per person,
What?
Oh, fantastic.
and you get 6 hours. Oh,
Damn.
6 hours.
Oh.
They have a variety
huge.
of different facilities. They have like private showers. It's not really showers, buckets. Which have like
That's a
private
shower.
bathtubs. Have public shared Japanese public bath. Yeah.
I'm definitely in there for maybe like 10 minutes out of the 6 hours, and I'm like, I'm good. Just fucking leave.
You're gone, Darcy,
Varus.
Artemis. They show up like 2 hours later. I was like, "Where's Varus?"
Artemis probably wouldn't take that long
care.
either.
If one of them susses out the smell of blood on you, there's going to be vampires there.
I've cleaned myself for 10 minutes. I think that's good enough.
You know how good your sense of smell is, right?
Yep.
Multiply that for a full vampire.
I think they might be a little bit less than me. Sure. Perception.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that sounds about right. Man, I've been rolling great today so
Gotta
far.
like try and smell the blood on yourself, and honestly, I don't really smell anything. There's a bit of blood smell coming off Darcy, but he hasn't stepped into the bath yet.
Yeah, I think I'm good.
Yeah, I think I'm good
I
too.
just fucking leave.
Artemis, Darcy.
Why am I the only
Darcy,
one who
you're
cares
the only
about?
one who stays. Artemis leaves 10-15 minutes as well. Right?
Why am I the only?
Yeah.
Why am I the only one that actually gives a damn about how they smell? Darcy's gonna relax.
And
We're the kids who lived on the move. He's not.
I didn't see a bath till I was 30 years old.
Jesus.
Oh God. That
Morning,
tinge to your skin is just a weird mold.
morning is spent rather very cleanly for the majority. Our group. Again. Around. You guys all meet back up. Aaron's hair look immense. So does Lyra's. And
But most importantly, Veyrune's hair.
oh, that gloss, that sheen, can't match it. But yeah, it's well actually for the rest of you, Veyrune's appearance honestly is not that different. Well, but Belle and Lyra,
Sounds about right.
it's like 2 entirely different people. You guys could describe yourselves and what you.
Probably just weird that Vestel's wearing any makeup at all. the blush, pink blush, maybe some on the lips, lip gloss or something. It's just very weird to have this very edgy vampire girl have just some nice, cute makeup on.
It's a new look, but it's a good one.
Not in
Thank you.
blood.
And hair is braided in the back instead of on the side.
Yeah, Lyra has did her nails and it's like very, very pretty and like very in contrast to what it's usually like, which is just like super sharp and like uneven and jagged. And
You finally had the split ends cut off.
yeah, pretty much. And same thing with the hair, it's usually just super messy, but now you just see it's, now that it's actually been taken care of, it's very long, luscious, and gorgeous. And you actually like don't really expect it from someone like her, but like, she can honestly maybe even pass off as a noble with just how she looks at the moment.
Like a brand new person's thing.
There's one more thing that I want to do at some point if I had free time. I'd like to go up to Darcy and got my hat with me. And Darcy, I'd really like to have this feather as just kind of accessory for the ball. I was wondering if there's any way you could like put a clip on it or something.
Oh, easily. I've got plenty of them.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah,
Put it in my
Darcy
hair or
will find
something.
Darcy will find a nice metal clip, probably something that's at least made to look like gold or some complementing color.
Very nice clip.
Mhm. Yeah, it is a quill. You didn't notice that. But anyways, thank you.
I've always seen you wear this feather.
Yeah, it wasn't
Okay.
always part of the hat. It was belonged to somebody special.
Right.
I like to keep it with me.
That's good to hear.
Toward
If you ever feel up to it, tell me about them sometime.
Yeah, after the ball.
very clean. Artemis and Varus, they look the same, but their hair is not dirty.
I have a reference for kind of what my hair looks like. I'll put it in general, we'll say.
Hmm,
Hmm.
I see.
Oh, like a top knot, almost.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah, Varus is just straight, like, pretty much a small ponytail for whatever hair that's just kind of floating around back there.
As all of you kind of gather together, it's still a little bit early. Out and prepared, ready for.
Did want to talk to Zagrin. Um,
Trying out his new, trying to make it as an accident. But hi. So,
hey, so where did you say you got that ticket again?
Followed what was it? Vampire. They opened the. I didn't know if they had a ticket. Old.
What? Do you know anything about the place that they were in?
Oh no.
Did you see what they were doing in there?
Just particular attention.
How did they get in? Did they just?
Oh, it was weird mechanism. Push. And it was in the foundations. Ooh.
And you didn't take anything from there? You didn't notice anything
Yes.
worth? Well, yeah,
Then I
that's
took some
fine.
pouches of gold.
Fair enough. Does he seem truthful? He doesn't know anything about this?
Yeah, give me a insight check. Honestly, haven't really like he is, and given his nature, you never know.
Every time we interact with this guy, he gives me the vibes of a big murderous golden retriever.
All right, well, thanks. I guess I'll leave. That's not really important to me.
Oh, okay.
Can I also walk up to him?
Sure. You walk up to him right after Vistel goes over. Oh, hi.
Hey, I noticed your great sword does not look particularly
Hidden?
well disguised.
Ah, please. Looks great. See, it's a walking stick. I'm an old man. I
I
don't
don't
know.
think a
clearly
walking
not.
stick is supposed to be 2 feet long.
At
3 feet?
beards.
I think there's a lot apart from the beard that would put you apart. If you want, you could use my longsword. It's a smaller stick.
I'm gonna. Fine.
Yeah.
For me, not very.
Yeah, I'm not either. I have no idea. I'm surprised you even thought about wrapping it up. I wouldn't even have thought about that. Yes. I guess maybe the way if you hold it a certain way, they won't ask for it. Like if you just
Well,
act
this,
like.
you just grab.
Sneaking a sword in like the dude who fucking snuck out a super flat screen TV.
I mean, I can take the long and wrap it up and pretend it's a walking stick. Although if I hit it against marble, sound like. Ah. God, I just kin and gestures. It's just so.
What if you disguise the longsword? You walk in with the greatsword. You let them take it, and you'll be and just act like you don't have any other weapons.
Could be a really distract
Yes.
like that. Yeah. They'll keep it disguised.
No, just let them take it, and then they ask about the other thing. It's your walking stick. Why would they take that?
Unwraps the great sword, wrapping up the long sword. With the scabbard in it. Honestly, it doesn't look terrible, but even wrapped up, it still looks like it doesn't look like a. Let's just go.
I imagine Darcy's just sitting across the room watching this.
Yeah, it's a very interesting watching is two. No idea how to behave in this attempt.
Darcy just immediately takes out enough wood to make effectively like a faux cane to put the sword into. We still have a couple hours. Just give me a little bit.
Without too much, and with an hour to spare, carve out thing that the not its scabbard, hide into comfortable, somewhat, most of the way.
Hey.
Very lumpy walking stick, but a walking stick.
It's a look. Some people like the gangly walking stick.
But yeah, I just slide it in. Gonna give him a much higher chance of getting it in than if he had wrapped it up.
Yeah, Darcy even makes this look not slapdash. He just gets a stain on it.
Wow, this is quite good. Definitely getting it through this time.
As much as I want to take pride in saying that yes, this will fool people, it could very well not be. It could very well not. So just try to draw as little attention to it as possible.
Okay, that works for me. Fantastic. Rest of you have any prep? I'm getting impatient. I just want to.
We've still got a couple hours.
Yeah, I understand that, but all this waiting around is making me jump off a cliff. God, I hate. Sits down, takes out a carving. Random.
As long as he's not carving into the cane.
No, not the cane, not the cane. Rest of you.
Lyra's just gonna quietly just practice etiquette and dance just alone in a secluded place.
Oh, Lyra.
Sure. A general dexterity or intelligence. Also, Varus, for some reason, you're missing 1 HP. I don't know what that. But try as you might to try and grasp it
I said I'd be back.
in the dances. Click. Without the teacher, without even with some of the vague instructions. Like you try and replicate the move. Some of it goes okay, but can't seem to. Doesn't. But also Varus, you're.
Oh, so I. So what was happening? Lyra was trying to learn more dances.
Lyra was trying to practice more. Her own area. And she. Well. Did anybody else want to do anything else before we la ball? Nice. And sold. We're skipping 5 hours. But as the sun kind of steadily aims towards the horizon, all of you are now prepped, ready to fall, dressed up in your various different fancier clothes. Why don't you all describe for me? Start with Art.
You're gonna have to give me a moment. I'm in the middle of a
We'll
sneezing
start
fit.
with Lyra.
Give me a moment. I need to
We'll
find the
start
reference.
with. Let's go to Varus.
Sure, absolutely. Var is truly just wearing what looks to be like more or less a black suit fitted to himself that if easily enough for more movement as well, but fitted enough that it looks nice with a lot of gold trimmings on edges here and there. Just truly in the colors that of the Orioles, pretty much, or at least two of them, not all of them. But yeah, just the black suit fitted but comfortable enough, and gold trimming on the edges here and there.
Let's go back to Artemis.
Yeah, I think I'm good now. I never sneeze just once. I have to do it at least 5 or 6 times.
I thought it was very funny, by the way. You sneezed and your dog was like, "Whoa, what was
Yeah.
that?"
She the first time she ran around here and just looked at me. When I did it the second time, she started like smacking my knee to let her up.
My cat responds when I sneeze. It's like she's saying "bless you." She just chitters at me. Meanwhile, the other one books it for the other end of the apartment.
But yes, as for Artemis, the top is, as mentioned before, that very well made, almost like a suit. Obviously, it looks more like, I guess, fantasy and fancy and whatnot. But overall, it's like kind of a more blackish color as usual, and then the shoulder and kind of like the collar area is more of like a silver and metallic color. Pants are basically just like a normal dress pants, normal dress boots, whatnot. And then obviously his hair is kind of tied back and front's kind of sticking up a bit more as he doesn't have the hat to cover everything up, and then tied back and almost slightly braided. But other than that, he doesn't really seem to have anything else on. He has the armor on under, but it's decently concealed.
Oh boy. Darcy's usual outfit is just very much a sort of business casual look almost, but what he's wearing right now is a long, very rich brown coat threaded through with patterns of green and silver. Very inside is a very vibrant green like waistcoat. I think is the term for it, or like like a vest, almost like the vest part of like a 3-piece suit, with and under that is a very plain white shirt with a sort of ruffled collar.
Very nice. Back to Lyra.
Lyra is wearing something sort of like a gorgeous sort of blue. Would it be, I guess, like sapphire blue kind of gown with a lot of very pretty frills, and it's very long and flowy, and it's very extravagant. And you can see that she's also wearing like, sorry, I think cough. She's wearing like white gloves and has a very pretty hair ornament with that matches the color of her dress. Though it's not real because she's not a rich person, so it's probably fake. But yeah, very very extravagant and fancy looking.
Question.
Heels.
Oh, Artemis wearing. Is anybody else wearing heels? That's also. I need to know for
Darcy is definitely wearing the sort of dress shoes with a heel. Like 2 inches.
He's just wearing like a dress boots. Yeah, nothing too far off from what he normally wears.
Lyra. How big are the inches? How many?
I don't know what the norm is, but
Given that this is
that's-
a relatively fantasy setting, you're probably not going to see higher than 3 inches. And you're definitely not going to see still.
Can we?
Cinderella lied
What-
to you. Sorry.
Damn it.
The Cinderella was at least closer to modern times.
Well, it's gonna be whatever like is normal in high society, what they would consider.
Okay.
She would be wanting to try to emulate that, and not really thinking about combat or anything.
Fair enough. You would probably have some difficulty. Movement might be restricted. About forest we already went through. Well,
Got this very nicely fitted red. I guess it's like silk. It's very flowy. She's got some parts that hang off of her shoulders, which actually does show her tattoo on her back. The sleeves are mesh with flowers that go down the bodice. And there's a big slit in the front because she asked for that because she knows there might be some fighting. She's probably wearing like flats, I think, not heels, specifically for the same reason. And then she's got the feather in her hair.
last but not least, Berun.
He's wearing some noble clothes with some elven patterns. Clothes are green and white. You can tell distinctly that they are very finely made.
Sorry, I just got a flashbang by your. I was just like, oh, I fucking lost my entire train of thought when I saw.
Yeah, let's do what this looks like on Twitch.
Be glad you didn't see what I did there for about 30 minutes in the middle of it.
But yeah, and all of you see Dagrin actually with his hair done up properly. This most of it is kind of like tied back in this white ponytail. All of the actual really terrible hair out clean. Honestly, very clean. For the most part, as would appear. And yeah, the shirt that Darcy had fixed looks really nice. You can tell that it's probably on the verge of bursting. Because
Right. So Darcy is going to try to
even with the fix.
Darcy's going to try to cast mending on it so that at the very least it will hold together a little bit better until he needs to tear it off.
Yeah, he kind of just looked. Sorry, I managed to find some.
Right, no worries. It's just now as opposed to
I can't raise my.
no, you
Because if
cannot.
I do, the both of this.
I'm pretty sure the entire shirt will just fling forward and kill someone with the sheer amount of force.
Maybe. Jesus. Sorry.
You could flex and blind someone.
Okay. And he does have his sword, which he hasn't actually strapped back. Got it strapped to like, and the end of it is almost dangling on. But in his left hand, he is holding like the fucking cane. Honestly, with all like the decals and the way that it was changed, it doesn't look. It looks like a walking cane with a weird handle. It looks really nice, but yeah, you guys kind of self. We're gonna take a very short. I need to use them.
I went over to the Twitch screen just as one of the just as Veyrune's image just
Yeah.
that's
All right.
Yeah.
great. I'm so glad that that's one of the fucking memes that has come out of this fucking game.
I'll be back.
It's one of my favorites.
It's fantastic.
Great.
I don't want to go.
We're taking a short
remember.
break.
I remembered why I haven't finished Veyrune's portrait yet. Because I hate
Oh.
drawing armor.
That's fair. That's fair.
I sat down to draw it and I was like, sketching it out. I'm like, can't do this right now. I'm sorry.
It's because armor is both clothes and not clothes at the same time.
It's like with clothes you can draw wrinkles and stuff, but with armor it's like you got to get the perspective right, otherwise it looks really weird. So one day.
One day.
I'd have to go wear armor, I swear.
I need to find where the hell my sketchbook went.
I am back. I have cake.
Yeah.
Oh, whose birthday is it?
Mine 2 days ago.
Hey.
Happy birthday, man.
Happy birthday. Are you 26 now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're all old.
I made it another year, Ben. One more year.
Yeah, now you're a year past the point where where new cells start fucking coming up.
Yep.
Now it's only
I'm-
replacements, never anything new.
Yeah. Now I'm just removing myself bit by bit.
The point in
Okay.
time where humans begin to die is 25.
It's kind of dark to think about. You're
It is
like,
so.
you're physically past your peak. Like
Trust me,
genetically.
since I turned 25, I can fucking feel it. It's not fun.
I have returned.
Hey,
Jake, try the link.
There's the cat there that says bless you.
Was it someone's birthday?
Andrew's 2 days ago.
Happy birthday,
Oh,
Andrew!
happy birthday.
Thank you.
And this is the shithead who runs even with like full speed when I even breathe in.
Which one is that?
This is Zeker. This is the
Yes.
shithead. This is the usual shithead, the one that's always getting into shit that I'm screaming at them for.
Hmm.
You have heard me screaming at them.
Yes, I have.
Doesn't seem.
I don't know what.
You send
I
me
would say
the URL for the portion. I don't know what the URL you.
Wait, where do I get the URL from
The
then?
bottom left. The
Bottom
share,
left.
the share URL.
Andrew, I do not have cake, but I have gingerbread sandwich cookies.
Ooh,
Hey, might as well.
oh,
participate. Oh, I have cinnamon buns in my.
Yes.
damn, we're all eating good.
Anybody who comes, I don't know how far east Trader Joe's goes, but
Kind of for.
in the fall they have these.
It goes all the way to Florida, I can tell you that much.
Oh, do they? Okay.
Sheesh.
Oh, yeah. Got a few.
I'm pretty sure Trader Joe's is only an American thing. I did not.
It's only.
know.
I know it's only an
think so.
American thing. I just wasn't sure
Yeah.
how far out east it went.
It went all the way to
Because
Florida.
it seems like a very Pacific Northwest kind of store as well.
My friends and I, we went to New York. We were walking around downtown and we saw Trader Joe's. We freaked out because we'd always seen it online. We're like, oh my god, Trader Joe's! So we went in there and we were like, it was like a tourist attraction.
It's
Yeah,
a
that's
very,
pretty cool.
it's a very kitschy, very gimmicky kind of store. Good food though.
Not bad.
It's where I got my pasta.
Pretty good place.
Find the link.
I seem to be stupid.
Don't worry, we all have those moments.
Like, okay, I'm on the Discord reactive page. I don't see any option to share.
You want to share your screen on Discord and I.
Sure.
Oh my god, everyone's cameras are on. Go.
Yes. Although I'm doing some work, so looking at my work laptop.
He's always doing something when he's playing D&D. Every
Hey.
time.
I got work to do. I'm a busy man.
Why'd you open a stream?
Are you
Sorry,
on
yeah.
your phone or is that
'Cause
the
I'm stupid.
on the bottom left? Click on
It's screen.
individual dash Surya 8570.
Yes,
Your link should.
that's what I pasted to you.
Oh fuck.
Oh goodness.
Okay, I have a very similar.
I played Star Rail once and I haven't gone back to it.
Star Rail is honestly very good.
It's fun. Don't get me wrong, it's fun, but at the same time, I enjoy Genshin as well, but I don't go back to it all that much.
I don't. Just is
It's everybody's prerogative.
Mobile games are very hit or miss with me. Well, I play them for like a week, and I'm like, all right, cool. And then I'll maybe come back to them in like 3 months, maybe.
yeah, because like
I'm like, well,
this and
I mean, I played Genshin for months, and then it just started feeling like more and more of a job, and I got burnt out.
Jake, all I can say is the interface of that website was very different than the first time I went to it.
really it's different now.
Yeah, because the first time I went to it, it had just like pictures in the link, and that was it. This time I went to it, it had all of our pictures and everything, and like the stream, I guess, settings and stuff. Which is why I was very confused.
Ah, my eyes. Man. Oh. I have it now.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, there we go. Sorry, I talk?
Oh well.
Okay, it is working, but you will have to change your models.
Fuck.
That one you can do on your own if you go to the link, though, because I managed to do that.
Yes. Because right now
That's
it is
very
your
easy.
avatar that you got.
I love all these fantastic D&D characters, and then the one cartoonish drawing, and then the anime girl.
Then
What
whenever
you
someone
talking
rolls a
about?
nat 20, I can do that. Boom.
Oh, did you
Nice.
actually do that?
Hey,
Yes. Did you
Nice.
do it twice? Because Artemis rolled 2. Or
Oh,
Artemis
yeah,
rolled
yeah,
1,
yeah.
and then Darcy
No,
rolled 1, I
I
think.
actually forgot. I don't have a hotkey for
God
it. I have to do it
damn
manually.
Make a
This
hotkey
guy.
for it, man. Come on.
Yeah.
I don't have enough buttons on my keyboards.
Jake, you got program from the bottom up. You got to make like a module that talks two-way with Forge, and then you got connected to your OBS or something.
Yeah, Jake. Now buttons weak, so let's build a new keyboard.
Oh,
Make the buttons.
hold a second. Well, I do have a secondary.
3D print a second keyboard.
I do have like a second mini keyboard. If you look down here,
Oh,
that's my actual
Yeah, I use it.
keyboard, and then I have a mini keyboard.
yeah. Use that.
Well, it's only like 9 characters or 9.
Oh, that's all you need.
Is that for Final Fantasy? Or
Yeah,
is
I
that-
use it for FF.
That's what I thought.
Mm.
You need all the buttons.
Of course.
He's got all those macros.
Yeah, it's not even for macro. I think I use those specifically as.
Fair.
Okay, but Dungeons and Dragons. That's area you could say as you go. But Titan.
It's moments like this where I'm very glad I have my own apartment because I'm just sitting on my couch.
Chillin'.
Oh, I could do that too.
There are many lengths I will go to simply to chill.
Boom. There we go. All right, but as the entirety of the party kind of begins to wander, this heading towards the castle, portion your away from the general population, see quite a large amount of still wandering the street. Relatively early in the evening, there's a lot of others going about their business, but it is the celebration. See many people out on the street, various different, some extremely fancy, some absolutely stunning, and while others just in casual wear are comfortable, enjoying. See many locations having their doors just completely open. The amount of people flowing. Parks, all public spaces filled, various events, dancing, shouting, music, live. It all contributes absolutely festive atmosphere. But a lot of you catch glances. There are children. Wow. Idiot. Or various adults who are like, oh man, I don't know, I don't think I can. Various different. It's makes their way toward the castle, and even from a distance, the castle is entirely one large ballroom. Bottom port kind of faces off the actual city. Very well, beautiful, arched windows, shining. From the tops of the castle itself, you can see magical fireworks. Actual, while others of animation. Again, that's created entirely from. At another point, you see Elvish fly, showering, tower of various different stands as well, lining the selling snacks, anything, everything. Make your way past higher and higher towards the south. Streets, various different down castles gathered center rather than the edges. Castle, various different mansions, large residences are, some of them are lit up with private parties. Most of them left. But make your way steadily there. Varus, you first to know there seems a small group of that are, and you can tell that they're dressed as guard uniform. Don't seem to weapons. The rest of the group also notice, and you can see another pair, very air of, they wander past, and whole group tries to assail them. Just kind of harassing them and pull. Not a sword, rapier, and you can see a rapier points it. Guard in front, immediately backs off. Hello. As they advance forward, eventually they kind of veer off into. But you spot someone when you kind of vaguely recognize the guards that you had guarding merchants. not dressed as a guard, but armor and sets, as he kind of casually walks down the street directly. Kind of looks up at all of you, and Varus, you said you were dressed.
It's gold and black. Yeah, black and gold.
And I believe Artemis was also dressed in colors.
Yeah, it would be like kind of dark and silver.
Kind of just stops, maybe. Hail, gentlemen. Beautiful evening, isn't it?
Meditative.
And ladies, my apologies. I can't help but notice that all of you seem to be heading toward the Lord Van Bloom's residence. Is that correct?
That we are.
And I don't particularly see why it should concern you.
Oh, it's just ensuring the safety of our Lord, the various folk sent to him. Would you mind if I saw your tickets?
You're not a god.
Be a wisdom save.
All of us?
Yes, everyone.
Okay.
Oh Jesus!
Is this a charm effect?
This is a charm effect. DC is 16.
And Varen, you have advantage. Yeah, there you
Yep,
go.
so
Yeah.
the DC is 16. Lyra and Vestel, you ladies are the only ones fall for it. While the other four kind of just look at him. You're like, oh, this motherfucker just cast a spell on us.
So we know.
Oh yeah, you're
I did
well
what-
aware.
Okay.
I would advise you to step off. Because your little trick didn't work. And we can call for actual guards real fast. Because you just tried to cast enchantment magic on people who haven't done anything to you.
You just see like Lyra just trying to fish around for her ticket.
I think I stop her. Yeah.
I don't know what you guys are doing. He was very charming.
Sure.
Okay, which dice did I? Oh, this is Earth Nation.
Darcy's just going to. Because, quite frankly, at this point, I think we can say with reasonable certainty that you are someone who's trying to steal tickets from someone trying to just go and enjoy a nice night so that perhaps you can infiltrate the party and do something untoward.
Takes the head. Looks at all six of you. Releases them. But you are now aware that he did use magic and pats himself.
You as well.
I keep an eye on him.
And he kind of just disappears down an alley.
As Darcy just sort of deflates a little bit.
Wonderful job.
Thank you. I've been practicing.
You just noticed that Artemis's hand behind his hand was like clenched, and there was like even a little bit of lightning, like kind of surging around
He was so
it before
ready.
he just kind
He
of
was
loosens
so
it.
fucking
Oh, it
ready
was
to
so
end
ready
this
to
guy's
kill.
existence.
This guy would not have survived even an instant.
Can I, as we're, I guess, walking and looking at this guy, can I look around just in the general vicinity to see if the other three that I saw that day are like hiding out, staring, looking, rooftops, anything like that?
Yeah. Oh, I gotta switch.
Jake, you know what it's time for.
That 20!
Hey.
Let's go.
You need another hotkey
Nice.
that does just like old like freaking saloon music.
True. Um, but
It just
yeah.
plays the entertainer.
Okay, but yes. As you guys are continuing to walk, far as you're glancing around to try and ascertain if there's any others, you spot two of the others. Seems that if the third one is here, he's probably either completely invisible or they're not within line of sight. But you do the two other guards kind of recognize. They're not necessarily too hidden because one of them is literally standing on top of a like 2 buildings down, staring at your entire group, while the other one is leaning against the side of a building, mostly, but like underneath the shadow of a tree. They're not too blended. And they're just
If
kind of
Darcy were evil, he could make that man walk off the roof.
their head just kind of follows your entire group. Both of them after us.
Hmm.
But yeah, you guys make it all the way to the base, the actual stairs for the mansion. Now you realize you've come to the first actual. Stairs
Ooh.
are very long. You look up and you have to. It's like a hike, like an actual hike. Why don't you have prestidigitation?
I do.
Artemis.
Yeah, because Artemis realized, okay, if we're getting all to the way to the top of this, there's gonna be sweat.
Okay, it's time for all this walking to actually pay off.
Don't worry, the boy to speed won't leave you behind on his way up there.
Yes,
Who
later
has
speak.
low strength?
Yeah,
The
this
lowest
one not
strength? I think that's me.
Con?
You know, while we're on our way up here, I will ask, just in case, since there's several of us here, are we wanting to, I guess, move about in pairs? That way, should anything go awry, we always have someone nearby.
Probably a good idea.
Pairs or
Wouldn't
group
do,
of threes,
wouldn't
either
do
way.
any of us much good to get dragged off into a corner by a vampire.
It would stick out like sore
Or,
thumbs if we were all
or maybe
sticking
a
together.
particularly drunk noble. I don't know.
Well, I gotta stick with you, Artemis, for my weapon, in case.
Yeah, unfortunately, I can't just have it appear in your hand. Would be convenient.
What did we do with Lyra's weapon?
We
No
didn't take it.
Just
No.
that one?
Oh, actually, no. If we couldn't find any other way to sneak it in, it would have gone into the.
I think the plan is for should things go awry, Lyra will give them the 1-2 with her bare hands, or pick something up and just beat the absolute shit out of them with it.
I mean,
I'm gonna say
work.
that Darcy would have tried to fit her axe into the little hip bag.
Sure, it fits with. Sure, it fits. Fuck it, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. As you guys are beginning the climb up these stairs, all of you to give me a con save.
Yay!
Oh, God.
I think Varys and Darcy should go together.
I wonder what that brought that on him. Like,
Huh? Why?
yeah, this isn't right.
We're already the ones lagging behind.
Honestly.
That +4 con coming into work.
Yay, Beirut, let's go.
Can guidance apply to spell saves or
No.
saving throws?
Absolutely
it not?
not. That's resistance, brother.
Yeah, no, you're right. That is resistance. Nobody ever takes resistance.
I mean, 'cause you never know
For
when you're
good
actually gonna
reason.
have to make a save. So, yeah, Beirut, Vestel, Lyra, and Artemis, 4 of you, honestly, relatively fine. There's a bit of sweat. There's a bit of like comfortableness, but Artemis just kind of snaps most of the way. Darcy and Varys, holy crap, it is a struggle to get up these. For some reason, even without like having to, Varys, you can feel your muscles feel it, and you're
I-
starting to take breaths just to try and see help. Really tough.
You gotta love how Darcy did better than the one who literally doesn't need to breathe.
Varus, yeah, it's ooh, not easy. Darcy, you're doing okay, but like this is a lot of verticality compared to how much you're used to.
We hiked up a
Straight
mountain the other
vertical.
day. That's the most verticality Darcy has ever dealt with.
Straight vertical inclines I can do. 90 degree. This is the one.
When we're about like halfway up, when we're about like halfway up, I'll turn and see the two of them like kind of struggling to breathe and like probably sweating a bit too much, and I'll just like hit them both with a prestidigitation and be like, surely that'll hold them over until they get to the top. It won't.
But
I'll have to give them another one up there.
honestly, you also
It's a good thing Darcy already smelled good.
see the pair
You
that
just need
was
to get
in
rid
front
of the
you
smell of sweat.
as well climbing this. Neither of them look like they're struggling, like not even remotely. Both of them just kind of caught. Seems they're used
Darcy's
to the
go-
climb.
Darcy's gonna try and mimic their form, so maybe that'll help a little bit.
Sure, you could make your next con save with a +1
Yay!
because there's only two
Why
people.
are there multiple concepts for stairs?
There's only 2 people that need to make more con saves. It's just you and Varus. Everyone else is fine.
15!
Son of a bitch.
Come on, you
15,
got
Jake.
this.
Is that enough?
Yes.
Hey.
The DC was 10.
Okay, good.
The DC was 10 for the entire thing.
Guys is suffering.
Oh, I love
I can
that.
climb. I can climb up walls, stairs. Ooh.
Kind of
Andrew, look
insane
at
when you think
me.
about it. Like I kind of look back to it. It's kind of insane when you think about it, considering that if they're walking straight up walls, you would think that would be more exhausting since you have gravity pulling straight down on them. I don't get it.
So Zell's doing fine. I don't know
Yeah.
what's wrong with these
Still
two.
having a great time. Even in her heels,
To be
she's
fair-
having a great time.
I do like that the 2 people with the least strength.
Oh, sorry, she's not wearing heels. Belle is wearing. Lyra's just chilling in her heels. She's
The
just...
2 people with the least strength fail, which makes sense, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Andrew and I both have what, like 9?
I've got a 9.
Yeah, I've got a 9.
That's 9 strength, boys, and stairs. Oh boy.
Eventually, you guys do reach the
Andrew,
top
did you look at boobs?
and the actual base castle. And even though you're a little bit tired, Varus, your high perception, you do notice bits in the architecture and sound or the actual castle, and you realize this is essentially entirely brand new castle. Hell, where sections are weathered for a long time, which a lot of the stairs that you were that even rough estimate probably be you're looking at the actual castle itself. You realize this entire castle brand new, as in it was built within.
I think Vosh just goes, so they can build a new castle, but they can't get rid of the stairs? Jeez.
And then you glance off to the side. All of you know is
I guess even
appears to
I
be
guess you
elevator.
Yeah, I fucking figured.
you can tell this is a bloody new castle, but you can't tell where the elevator is.
What is an elevator?
That.
I have never seen or heard of that thing in my entire life.
Called a service lift, as it were. Because it does look to be manually cranked. Like the platforms up of it that are going up. One set that's going up and one. All of them seem to be very bottom of the castle. Set of people that are kind of up. and a few set of people. You also see flies and things.
I guess admittedly, this is potentially more dignified than coming up with the feed.
And as far as you thought, actually, would you no, give me a active perception, all of you?
Oh boy.
Yeah.
So this doesn't matter that I nat 20 my last one, right?
It's unfortunately been long enough that it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
I'm not doing
50.
good on perception checks today.
One. I don't know, 7. Oh,
We got makeup in our eyes.
yeah.
Oh wait, what?
Sorry, I rolled perception for you. Taking a call.
Up, back.
That's okay. So yeah, Darcy, you are actually the
Oh shit!
several kind of coming up, and one of them having a talk with it that you can. And it was just a very small glance as they were going to come in the castle. One of the possibly.
I think I've spotted a vampire.
Where? What?
He dressed as one of the servants.
If he's is he still there? If he's been spotted by Darcy and he points it out to us?
Almost immediately after he
Okay.
the actual went into the castle itself, so you
Darcy will pull out his book and just quickly sketch the picture of the guy.
yeah, it looked like male, a little bit paler than normal, but not much. And he had like this high pony tied up near.
I love how I've just turned Darcy into our wanted poster guy.
He's the art person here.
As you guys glance over, Negrin, he's doing fine. He's just chilling. He's like trying his best not to let his shirt split.
Just sucking in his gut.
Yeah, he's got. I was like, I'm super dehydrated. My abs are like going under. That's at all. This entire thing's coming off.
It looks like we're just trying to sneak in a male stripper.
Is he getting any attention from?
No, actually, surprisingly, he looks normal unless you're like staring at him.
He's our gift. He is our gift.
He
For the
is the gift.
Party.
Oh yeah, did you guys prepare a gift?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, Darcy prepared his own gift. I don't know what the rest of them did.
But yeah, eventually, as you kind of walk up to the actual castle gate, 6 guards standing. Well, as what she kind of walks up, dressed really long.
Yeah, Darcy will provide the invitation.
All of your invitations provided that you guys won actual. Etiquette. Anything?
Well, good sir. When can we greet the host?
Woman.
This is a woman.
It's a woman.
Okay, sorry. I did not hear the
Did she take offense to that?
I don't think she
I didn't hear the gender. Okay, sorry.
Sorry, what was your question?
When can we greet the host?
Try and be at our Lord kind. Correct.
Right. I think Darcy actually remembers most of the etiquette lessons perfectly well.
I think most of probably. But oh,
Yes, I do.
Son of a bitch.
our God.
Of course.
More than understood. Not to worries.
So Degran just I can this got a point. Got it. Excellent. I can do that. No worries. Not even gonna touch it.
Trying, being very, very careful not to raise his arms too high.
Yep. He's like doing like a yep. Not gonna touch it. Yep.
Okay, good.
Like T-Rex arms.
Well, at the very least, Lyra can get a long sword.
Yeah.
Again, I have her axe in the bag.
That is true.
Don't we all have bags holding now?
We do now.
Yes, although Artemis and I are the only ones with like smallish bags of holding.
But yeah, as you actually into all of you there is no role to resist. You cannot resist. Essentially pass through into
Yeah, that bag of holding real gonna come in handy, huh?
Oh,
Wait, but what about the curios?
nice.
Those are magic.
about the what, sorry?
The curios, the fancy things.
Yeah. You're in the entrance hall. As you walk past the entrance hall. Waves.
Oh, okay.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Makes sense. Negating any spells anyone would have over them before.
Any illusion magic.
And you did
It's a
see
good
that,
thing I
like,
didn't
the
wear my
6
armor.
guards were literally standing in the zone watching all of you. Like they
It's a
were
good thing I didn't
deadpan
wear my
staring
armor.
at all 6. Sorry?
It's a good thing I didn't wear my armor.
Yeah.
I feel like we could have worn armor.
Jake, question.
Sorry. Yep.
In the null magic zone, what happened to the strings?
As you kind of look at your hand. Still there. So
Well,
instead
there
of
goes
hanging like hanging and disappearing into the air, dangle off.
There are no, there are no strings. Hold me down and make me frown.
All of you make it through side. That almost oppressive presence highlights
I imagine as the strings suddenly pull incredibly taut. Right, okay.
For the
Ow.
rest of you, nothing much really.
Go figure.
Artemis, you can feel your weapons and everything. Like, oh, the voices. They were gone for a brief
Silence.
moment.
After
In my
all
head,
these
it's
years.
quiet.
And now I'm back here.
Oh, God.
All I hear
I
is
feel
screaming.
pain.
I love Varus.
It's fantastic.
Your sticker just dropped.
Varus when he sees stairs. Varus when somebody bleeds near him.
Varus when anything.
Varus won anything.
Yeah.
He's just like me, for real, for real.
But as eventually her servant comes up, gestures, guides you guys. Keeper. Get a little bit of a semblance. There's this fire bill. Priority. Every single hanging. Every single. It's a complete, as in full. Every single bone is present.
Wow.
It's remarkably.
Well, that's your dragon, Varen.
And
Well, we'll
Eyes
be
of-
soon.
Ooh. God damn.
various other pieces of kind of beautiful paraphernalia. Nothing as spectacular, interesting, full skeletal. As you guys proceed, led in actual eye on the map.
Oh boy, it's time.
Let's fight.
If there was any fighting, guys, this is just for positioning. For
Artemis slaps Van Bloom.
Positioning
Yeah, I'm
what?
just gonna smite the nearest civvy next to me. Like, closest one gonna ruin their day.
Those four nobles wanting to enjoy a party.
He's like the nicest person in the entire city. Artemis just
40
backhands
points of
him.
damage. Just literally disintegrates him. Homie has like 5 hit points, he's done.
I've killed him 8 times over.
Oh, it does work.
His parents didn't even know he was born.
The D&D equivalent of a pimp slap. Pimps are just paladins.
Okay, there should be a variety of tokens and people that you should be able to see in front of you at this moment.
All the unique people are over on this side.
That's not true, at least.
No.
But the
There's
majority of them.
no one. There's no one there.
Yeah, there is.
There's a
I
person.
don't see
I don't
There's a
think
guy right
he's-
there.
anyone there.
You not see them?
Oh, he just
No, I
moved.
can see.
Now
He moved from the middle.
somebody. Yeah, he was over here, and then you moved him.
No.
No,
He
he's
was on
been
the
there.
left, didn't it?
I just saw him move.
Me too.
Okay,
He's
Yeah.
been there.
that's.
He has
Huh?
not been there.
It might be because there's so many things up that
Yeah, because the guards are like people are just moving up and down right now.
Yeah, that's
Well, yeah,
me
he's
moving.
doing that.
That's me moving.
They're dancing.
Like right
Uh,
now. This dude here, who I'm guessing is one of the fucking dandelion people, almost took a fucking swan dive.
And this
Yeah,
is
I
a
was wondering
ballroom.
which one- I was wondering which one's Van Bloom.
These three.
The hell is Olrox from Castlevania Nocturne doing here?
Oh, hey, I know that picture. I've seen that multiple times.
You have
picture?
seen that. That was when I first wrote Van Bloom and used that picture.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't see the picture.
It was my old Roll20.
Yep.
But as all of you kind of wander into this really large and kind of beautiful hall, you can see a large variety of incredibly large. See dozens and dozens of guards, guards, servants wandering about the actual itself, and immediately, Darcy, you clock it. This one.
I don't.
Which one?
Where?
Oh, there's Van Bloom. I hadn't seen. It's taking a little bit. I need to fucking full screen this.
Boom. That.
This one?
Oh, the yellow dot or white
Yeah,
dot?
the
Jesus.
dot.
Yes.
That should be. That's the one I saw coming up the elevator.
Okay. Darcy will try to casually point him out, not necessarily to Zagrin because he knows how that's going to go.
Give me a sleight of
And
hand.
Zagrin will figure it out anyways.
He's already figured
Mostly
a
just
lot
point.
out. Yeah. Give me a sleight of hand. Okay. Zagrin sees it.
Yeah.
So do two of the guards beside you. Both of them.
They don't care.
Yeah, neither of them care.
It's just a guy.
Dude.
It's just a guy who came in pointing out someone.
Yep.
That's it.
Does
But
this
do we-
individual seem to be talking to the people next to them?
They're actually just walking around handing out drinks.
Okay.
They're
Cool.
dressed up in like the servant's garb, and their mouth is kind of closed. They've got this metal tray on their hand, and this small amount, like alcoholic drink, putting around.
Cool. I try to keep him in the corner of my eye, at the very, not like staring at him, but just like
yeah.
tracking him.
There's a few other people. Okay. What was the list of people that you guys got that you knew were coming here? I know I gave you a list. I just don't know.
It's up here in the chat.
Yeah, it's a
Oh.
ways.
Really?
Elric Pentagast, James Iltaban, Hallie Karn, Lady Estella Van Grace, Valadin Tristan, Lord Asterin Orden, and then the two flowers.
What was the name of because Zagrin's was a like an additional guest ticket for one of these people. Was it? I'm trying to remember who the hell it was.
Ladies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Van Grace.
Now it's a matter of which one is Estella.
So do we want to split up and maybe, I guess,
Um,
just keep an eye out?
Well, first I'm going to go and greet the host.
Good idea.
Yeah, was it like, do we each have to have a gift?
We could present gifts individually, or one gift. I'm presenting mine individually.
Well, that's some bad news.
Me.
Wonderfully throwing the rest of us under the bus.
I have my own gift too. I don't know if you guys.
I
I can
swear to
certainly-
all the god.
I could certainly give him a gift, but I doubt that it will go very well here.
We were told to prepare a gift. Did you guys not spend your free time to prepare a gift?
This is why I was asking so many times. Do you guys want to do anything else?
Varun, what did you get him?
I got him this, and I'm gonna pull out a crack mirror
Why?
to represent who I am.
Fair enough, actually. Fair enough, actually. Uh, fine. For the people who actually care, you can piggyback off of mine.
We all technically need to care. It's not more of a want. I think it's technically a need.
I kind of like reach into my pocket for a moment, pull out like a cigarette, and just be like,
Do not smoke that in here.
I'm not saying
That's
I was
the
going
gift.
to, but
That's the
yeah.
gift. That's his gift. It represents who he is.
Uh,
You should
I
give him a
do-
pair of shoes. Represent the blade of speed.
I'm just going to go. I'm going to go over there right now. You all sort yourselves out.
I
Bye.
do.
I walk over with Darcy.
As you guys are sorting this out, Darcy, Varus,
I don't know where the line. I don't know where the line begins.
I mean, you're pretty sure that there's only from a distance tell that something changed. You watch as this rapier
He's that guy.
as it lights fire. Sense it. You're a gift. Hope that this gift. It's Ben Bloom. At the bullet. It's a flame dog. Huntsman. Over.
Oh, was this one of Dandelions?
Back in. And you can see Van Boom slightly taller. But now, party at it. Go and enjoy it.
While we're
Darcy
waiting in
will-
line,
Darcy will
Uh,
move out of the way for that guy to pass.
Walking away. Like, not.
While we're waiting in line, can I take off that silver anklet that I have? And I don't want to give it away, just in case we need to give something. Whoever had prestidigitation, can you clean this up?
Are we around anyone, or like, are we like still at the entrance there, or are we
Or yeah,
off
maybe like
somewhere else?
maybe before when we were having the discussion about gifts, I would have tried to do it not very obviously.
Because like I can give him a gift. The issue is that he's a mage. I'm fairly certain, or at least magically inclined to some degree, and he'll probably be able to see that it's my weapon I'm giving him. So, but whenever you take it off, I'll just kind of underhandedly do prestidigitation on it.
And as soon as you cast it, Varus, Van Bloom's eyes
I imagine this is while they're still like over at the entryway, not.
Oh,
coming
yeah.
not yeah.
while still at the entryway with like half of the wall blocking it. Varus, you see his eyes block in. Or
Guess he's got a.
We're just making it as acceptable as possible for him. It's okay. He'll
gives
understand.
Sprout a half smile. Oh.
Hello, Lord Van Bloom. My name is Darcy Lactus. I was one of those lucky enough to win the lottery.
Ah, the lottery. I'm so glad. And oh, Darcy, tell me. Darcy,
I come from Ardalon.
Ardalon. Wait,
Indeed, as
Okay.
I've come to think about it, woodcarver by trade, traveler by circumstance. Just a moment. As pulling from the bag, Darcy will pull out the dragon carving he did when they first saw one over in the when they were headed to Castle Embera. Now completely done and stained, and noticeably looking at it from different angles, the color almost shifts. Sometimes a golden color, sometimes silverish, sometimes looking like an iridescent blue, green.
kind of. How big is it?
I'd say it's about a foot tall,
So it could
maybe.
stand relative.
Yes.
As you hand this.
Thank you. Works like this are why I've been traveling, so that I can find inspiration.
I hear you.
I would be more than happy to hear them, Lord Van Bloom.
I'm very glad. Where are your friends? Is that them at the entrance?
Yes, admittedly, some of them panicked a little bit when it came to the gifts, and they didn't get around to it.
I will say. You need to. Them? They don't need to. Get them over here. Come on, get them over here.
There's no way I could hear that, could I?
Oh, you 100% heard it because you're like walking right behind Darcy.
Yeah.
Cool. Just
So,
making sure.
Varus, you heard it. The rest of the group, no clue. Also, as soon as you guys entered, Dagrin kind of like he was no longer with.
Artemis preparing his hand grenade as his gift.
And I beckon them all over.
Lyra's just frantically searching through her purse. Just like looking for anything that of value.
I'll just
Anything
sort of,
of
like wave them
value.
over.
I love that so much.
Yeah.
Oh, I found a gold coin.
Down the paper clip.
A really shiny paper clip.
Uh,
And what is your gift, sir? I got 2 dwarven gold and 3 gold.
I can make you a richer man by 1 gold. It's all I got left on me. Here you go.
Behold,
My
behold,
entire life
my
savings.
pocket change.
Yeah.
The only gold I have to my name.
The rest
Yeah.
of you also move. I am trying to live up.
I've noticed. I've seen some of them just spinning.
Shall we? I'll say as everyone else starts moving up that way.
yeah.
Yeah, we all climb up the wall there real quick. Just
Yeah.
Just transposition floating through the air.
Don't worry about these NPCs.
Everyone's just flying around a bit.
Little did we know, everybody got given a ring of flying to more easily traverse the party, make things more interesting.
yeah, they were all given rings of flying to just get up the stairs real quick.
Yeah, but eventually, as all of you kind of make your way over to him, you see that Lord Van Bloom, very elegant character, even though his behavior, his face, his beard, and hair, though, although it looks is like contained, almost seems purposeful. Hair has its own side. Hair is kind of relatively like a fresh, wild.
The type of lazy, comfortable look that is anything but.
Has these extremely sharp eyes, and you that even just looking at him for from top to bottom and exactly who you are with just singular. His clothes are relatively loose, and that even though he is sitting, he has a curio covering small brass medallion spinning ever. See the emblem of Van Bloom. He doesn't seem to be paying any attention. The rest of it, golden crown, Alia. He has what appears and ring. Like a lot. Also,
Hmm.
they're kind of so friends of Darcy.
Correct.
Yes.
Well, I suppose I'll start. Varus Orion. And I'll do the whole bow thing.
And you've got oh,
Uh,
unexpected families. Truth be told, was expecting.
Well, let's just say it might be better that way. More like ex brother, sister, mother, father, however you prefer.
I think there's.
Oh, there is.
But hey,
I think I look at him and just give him the look that tells him I heard everything because I was standing right there. I'll just go, well, if you would prefer, I would imagine my story would be my gift, if that would suit you so.
please, next. You. White hat.
Wait,
I
what?
think I'm.
So-
Yeah, I was about to say there's two
Yeah,
people
Uh,
on
two
here.
people.
Yeah, the one that's closer with white hair. He was pointing
Oh,
towards
okay.
Veyron. Sorry, I should have been more specific.
I had to glance over at the icons. It's like, is that me or is that someone else?
This, yeah.
Veyron would have been the closer one.
Okay, I give him the bow. Greetings, Lord Van Bloom. My name is Veyron Zavel.
Oh,
Yes, I am a noble of the south and also a priest of Fowlane.
and what brings you here to the mid?
Well, there is a story behind that, but currently I'm acting as an adventurer.
Avla?
Yes, and not just aimlessly at that.
Sorry,
I do have an objective.
have to. All of you are.
Yes.
Yes.
Indeed, yes.
Yes.
I just was out a number of tickets. Strangers.
Yes, that is the case. I do indeed. I hand him a cracked mirror. This may not be a luxurious gift or an expensive gift, but this is a gift that represents myself.
Oh,
Well, there are different ways to interpret it, but the way I interpret it is that a mirror, it's a reflection of yourself, the way you see yourself. But as soon as it's broken, it's never quite whole. You see yourself differently. You're not the same person you once were, but is that so wrong?
altered.
Yes, could say that.
Still, probably not. But
I'll kind of step forward and just say, and do the bow before saying, I'm Artemis Silvers. Yes, unfortunately, I'm not exactly from a bloodline of any importance.
never good. No, tell me.
Unfortunately, no gift, as I don't think there's much that I could offer you that would be worthy.
Everyone, but every that cracked mirror. The gift, Darcy, propriety, frankly, the talent. Do you?
Yes, I would say so. Worship, but I just kind of give a slight nod of recognition.
God damn it,
Jesus
Kay.
Christ, Kay.
Hey, over there doing the
Right in my
Minecraft potion. Minecraft potion sound.
Some very interesting characters here.
Oh my god! Why was that
Sounds like
so loud?
ASMR.
Jesus.
But yeah, he kind of. God, I completely lost where I was. Artemis. Then
Lyra steps forward and she does a little curtsy and makes sure not to bend forward too much, as her etiquette has taught her. It is an honor to meet you, Your Grace.
oh no.
Well, I would wager that you are just as powerful as one.
Well, say that. But a king really is. And I like to think myself as not a puppet. So I'm going to have a face and
My apologies, then, my lord.
don't need
Oh my. You're much too kind.
to.
My name is yes, my name is Lyra. I don't exactly have a family name, though. As you can already tell, I am with the Greys, and I don't exactly have a present for you, but you can think of it as more as myself incurring a debt. And I reach into my purse and I want to pull out something like any like kind of medallion or insignia that might be related to the Greys. Um,
All can be. Not very often.
I present you with one of our insignias, and I don't intend this to be the specific gift but rather I intend to come back to collect on it, and I intend to perform the feats worthy of collecting this item back from you. Eek. Well, I imagine that you have quite a lot of requirements, and I believe that I may be of use, and I'd be more than happy to help you. Well, we're not exactly close. So I apologize if his behavior has offended you.
Can I insight that?
Yeah, go for
Yeah, I want to insight that as well.
Artemis is sitting there like, what did he mean by that?
Fuck.
it. Darcy, you got no fucking. Oh my god. Oh, where's the screen? Where's the
I-
screen? That 20.
Darcy's a little.
Let's
Oh!
go!
Darcy's a little too busy being pleased with himself. Like,
go!
Let's go.
this is the most you've seen Darcy sort of like preening his ego. Is just Van Bloom complimenting his work.
Mars, just from the way that he's moving, the confidence, the way he's talking, he knows exactly why your friend like there is without a shadow of a doubt in him that Zagran is here to.
Do his eyes flicker to anyone in particular?
It does not. He knows
Okay.
that Zagran. Actually, the natural 20. That he knows Zagran here to kill someone. He knows that that person isn't him, and he knows that technically, in something that might be upcoming, that all of you, Zagran, probably gonna.
Okay,
That's a lot to get.
good to know. I Mars is just like, oh boy.
He smiles, no. Seemingly, him with your nat 20, you're like, oh, he knows I know. He knows
Cool.
I know.
Yeah, I think
You have
Mars's
no
eyes go
idea how.
wide for a second. Yeah, Mars's eyes definitely go wide for a second. He's like, okay.
Or his eyes just kind of.
I'll step forward and I'll do the proper greeting. My name is Vestel. It's an honor, my lord, to meet you.
So tell me. Sorry, did you say?
Just my first name. It's just Vestel. Well, I grew up in north of here, Kipper. Didn't have much of a childhood, but I was taken in by a group of misfits and have been working my way up from there, let's say.
Very nice.
Is I'm not good at those. Was 60.
All of you. Have any?
Did I hear that we didn't need to give anything else?
Yes, you said that out loud.
He said it when he was talking to me.
I'm sorry as a consequence of my not very fortunate past. I do not have anything to offer, and I apologize for that.
But thank you. Welcome. There's quite a. Let me point out a few. Stands up over the railing. Starts pointing. Not over there. Absent. And by me.
Which one was it? Oh, there you go. Okay. Cool.
Kind of. Not Lord Easton. Perhaps it's try and get into my. Honestly. Uh,
As he's talking and like kind of pointing people out, I'm gonna take the moment to kind of lean over the balcony, and I'm gonna do my divine sense and just look at the people kind of right below us and to my right and left.
it's 60 feet, right?
Oh, that's the wrong one.
Fucking spite Van Bloom.
Van Bloom feels a bright light next to his face.
Omayomu, Shindaru.
I'm trying to determine if that cover the.
No,
Okay.
it would. I was measuring it. It'd only really cover like that
You'd
front
need
half
to, you'd
there.
need to be standing like right here to get
Okay, so
the
get
majority
a
of people.
number of things, and it's more than just.
Okay.
Get, get the one that are. And
I did
And
not
I
see this.
assume, I assume it seems undead or like fiendish of some sort.
all three. Or sorry, all three
Are
are
fiend.
vampires.
Fiend!
no, no. From
look,
Van
there's
Bloom,
Mephistopheles.
We're out of our depths.
and
Abort
you do-
mission! Abort mission!
You actually get a fourth ping.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
then. That's
And
chill.
as I like kind of notice those three, I'll kind of mentally note each of them and then just kind of look over their persons and see if they have like any weaponry or anything on them. But I'll just basically, as he's pointing out, I'll kind of just be watching those three.
The three that you've seen, two of them don't have any weapons. They're just going around. They're wearing like relatively tight-fitting clothing. Not really anything dagger or stuff. They have hidden, but the noble that's dancing on have what Other than that, real weapons. Else would point out. He points on all the way over to the opposite balcony. Points at this relatively handsome half elf, and flowers. Big shield. Here's a representative. Not only show me supportive. Yep. Oh.
Makes sense.
Over there, James. Part of house flowers. Villain. Was just
If I recall correctly, we heard a little bit about some of the people that were potentially going to be here. Alien Flowers is the nice one, yes?
Villain flowers is James horrible.
That was Darcy asking in character.
Oh. Say that out loud to Ven. Or do you say that to your group? Actually, it'd be hard for him not to hear.
We've heard less than flattering things about one of the flowers.
Ilan is married from outside.
Mm.
How do I say? Posh, tight, bit of a trick. The rest of the
Not condescending, just on a base.
born from hum. Oh, Ilan is. All looking. Standing right beside Zagrin.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Someone should go and stop him.
All right. I'll walk over there.
Go to the party.
We were Lord Van Bloom, and thank you.
Of
I'd
course.
hope to speak to you later regarding those stories, and maybe share a little bit more of mine. Do I have that +1?
You.
Oh,
Yes.
hey. Oh,
15. Very lucky. The DC
Not
was
terrible.
like-
Van Bloom likes me.
He does like your entire group. I was doing just innate checks to see if he likes you guys or not, and just from everything that you guys have said so far, the DC for this was like
Awesome.
Cool.
hey.
Let's go.
I literally cannot fail that.
He looks at you. Everyone's
Hold
I
up.
will
What
will certainly take you up on that.
do you mean by survive?
he looks at I just hope the castle doesn't get blown up again. That's himself.
I hope.
I'm going to get a good drink. Vanishes.
I just hope I actually get to utilize some of the dancing. Worked hard on it.
I straight up walk up behind Zangrid.
You can see that his hand is literally resting on his greatboard, and he's doing everything within him to not pull it. As you walk up behind him,
We should take a walk. I can keep an eye on her, trust me. Oh boy! I'm real good at these. Not. Do I have that +1 or no?
Sure. I'll say sure.
What?
Actually, to him, no, you wouldn't have that plus.
I figured I wouldn't.
Noble. He
I was
doesn't
gonna be
give a
like
shit.
for fun, but no, he's like
Yeah,
the
that sounds about right.
opposite.
Yeah, well,
Friendly NPC DC.
He kind of looks at you, back at her, she's not even paying attention. The drags you.
I think as we walk, I'm just like, you're gonna give yourself away at this point. You realize that, right?
Darcy walks. Zagran,
You're not gonna be able to
the guards are
kill
going
her.
to swarm you first.
Yeah, so you're not gonna be able to kill her.
It's just one.
There are several.
Currently, there are 4 vampires,
Remember,
and I
some
will
of them
point
are
them out.
servants.
Yeah, I'll point them out. The problem is, if you start attacking people, the entire building might immediately go against you.
Look, Van Bloom kind of has an inkling as to what's going on, I think. But the guards don't.
Okay, listen to me. Whatever Van Bloom is planning, he seems to believe that we are on his side, which we are. So no matter what happens, I imagine we're going to get some action tonight. And you're going to be able to swing that sword at someone in particular.
Good. I know now.
I'm just saying, because we wait.
Because we don't want to cause a panic?
Keep me back, Darcy. You.
Thank God.
advantage
Have I given him the
on-
help action at all, or no?
No, because you don't have proficiency in
Cool.
persuasion.
Yeah, well, I tried.
There we go.
He looks at you, looks back at Varus, looks back at his sword, looks back at Varus, back at you, Darcy. Taking action.
Don't
Why
worry.
don't you stay with Lyra?
Don't worry. There's plenty of signals that we have. Lyra will recognize them, and you'll be good. Just follow her lead. Okay? We'll let you handle the strong one. How about that?
Good.
Okay.
Like holding on. You can see that his like right hand is like white knuckle. Like he's holding onto the hilt or the handle of that sword so tightly.
The first thing we're going to want to do, because your arm's going to get very tired and you might rip off your sleeve.
His sleeve is like you could hear it.
First things first, you are going to want to release the grip on your sword.
His sword is at his hilt or at his belt. Like his great sword. He had shifted it so that he didn't have to reach over his shoulder for it.
Yeah. Either way.
That thing was gonna explode. But yeah. He
Maybe you should get a couple of drinks.
And out.
Okay. He literally just grabs a drink off of one of the trays that one of the servants is taking, and he just downs.
I said a couple, not a full. Whatever. You could probably handle it.
Darcy will point into the direction of Lyra.
Yeah. Where would Lyra be right now? I know these two have descended down to the floor to kind of walk and
Well, stop a disaster, but sure.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Lara,
Because we see like the servants and some of the VIPs. I'm assuming there's a lot more people.
This is just like a general sense of things. There's a lot of people in here. Like, it is packed. There is a little bit of space in walking, but like not much. Obviously, I didn't want to include like a fucking 1,000 different tokens in this space, so
And I appreciate that because
Makes
floors would
sense.
explode.
But I wanted to give you guys enough that you could understand like how much people there were. But yeah.
yeah, Lara would just be
Okay.
walking around the ballroom right now, just kind of, if just to see see the people, like maybe even meet a few people, just kind of doing the rounds to kind of get an idea of who's really attending and what they're here for, etc.
I'm trying to remember. Did we get the lowdown on Griffith here? Griffith. It looks the one next to
Oh.
the one next to the racist.
Oh, you don't know who that.
Okay. My mind immediately. It looks like Griffith from Berserk.
Kind of does. With
It's
darker hair.
It wasn't from the one anime that had Rem and Ram.
ReZero.
Oh, it does.
I think
It's
that's
so-
her.
Amelia.
Amelia?
Wait, where is there's
Her
Amelia?
hair was
I don't think so.
flatter.
That's not Amelia. No, wait, that is Amelia.
It
That
kind of.
is
Oh,
Amelia.
okay, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Now look, there's
It has-
Puck in the background.
Yeah, Puck is right there. There's
Yeah, I'm
ice.
like, I'm pretty
that's
sure
your
that's
magic.
from ReZero.
That's yeah.
So remind me real quick. Ilan is the top one, and James is the bottom one, or other
No,
way
James
around?
is the
No,
top one.
Ilan is this
the
one.
bottom
Ilan is this one.
Just making sure.
The
Cool.
This is the one we do not talk to.
Gotcha.
is James.
Gotcha. Okay. So big teddy bear looking guy is the nice one, and the other one is the dick. Got it.
The one who looks like a fascist.
Oh my god!
Understandable.
I don't know if we put it that far. Holy shit!
He's got the fucking crew cut.
I mean,
But
a
yeah.
little bit of a closer look.
Okay.
I'm trying to remember what was the gossip we heard about Valid and Tristan. Is he just chill?
I don't remember what I told you, so I can't tell you.
I don't
Oh,
think he had much. I think it was just
This
of.
was Lord Einstein.
I think he was one of the ones that we had to be wary of.
He seemed.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
The vampires just have like red eyes.
It's
I mean, it still has yellow.
Well,
Well, I changed them to red because I thought that was like standard for vampires.
Oh.
No, vampires have any sorts of. It's dependent. It's dependent upon the setting.
and
Yeah,
higher,
Varus is a red, but
and higher vampires, they look exactly like any other person because they are shapeshifters. Change their.
Yeah.
oh.
Well, in that case,
She looks like she stepped right out of Castlevania.
Speaking of Ash Castle, but as you guys are kind of mingling,
Like first season Castlevania or Nocturne.
uh,
Watch it.
I know it. But
Even if you just start with Nocturne.
Also play the video games.
fun.
Yes and no,
Uh,
because there's a lot of those and they're not really ported to a lot of modern systems.
But yeah, as party attempts to calm down Zagran, has calmed down Zagran, begins to mix with the party. That is what
All right.
All has set under.
He's also celestial, apparently.
Celestial, apparently. Wait.